What's good, cuz? Welcome back to the channel and happy Halloween. I hope you all have a happy and safe Halloween. Enjoy yourselves today. If you guys are trick-or-treating, going to a party, make sure to be safe, make sure to have some fun. But today, I'm bringing you all another MLB The Show 21 Diamond Dynasty video. In today's video, it's episode number 11 of me rating your Diamond Dynasty teams. 5 more teams to rate today. If you guys want another episode of me rating your Diamond Dynasty teams, make sure to hit that like button. 75 likes on this video, and I will bring you all another episode next week. But without further ado, I hope you all enjoy the video, and let's get it.
Minika, watch me on Twitch, ooh, I'm streaming. I'm on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, red button beaming. Let's get that sub count, take over YouTube, ooh, we teaming. My content so hot, ooh, yeah, I'm steaming. Ooh, yeah, I'm steaming, red button beaming.
Okay, everyone, I am back, and it is time to rate 5 more of your Diamond Dynasty teams. As always, if you want a chance to be featured in one of these episodes, what you need to do is follow me on Twitter, which is on the screen for you all right now, and tweet me your Diamond Dynasty teams. I need 2 pictures, one of your starting lineup and one of your pitching staff, your bullpen, and your starting rotation. Make sure to look out for my tweets when I ask you to tweet me your Diamond Dynasty team. For the next episode, I will try to implement Instagram into this because I know some of you do not have Twitter and want to get in on these episodes, so I will try my best to get Instagram involved for the next episode. But the first team here comes from Fabe Monster, I think I pronounced that correctly, who has Chipper Jones, his cap at shortstop, Trey Turner at second, Willie Mays at first base. He does have secondary first baseman. Haven't seen a lot of people using there, but that's a pretty good idea. Adley behind the plate, Hank Aaron in left field, Mickey Mantle in center, and then Vladimir Guerrero Sr. in right field. So Chipper's great, best third baseman in the game. Some people still like using their cap. I haven't used the cap all year, but I'm still cool with that. He has a great shortstop with those upgrades that you can make to your cap player. Then at second base, we have Trey Turner. Really like that. One of the best secondary second basemen in the game. I'll prefer Kike Hernandez. I'll prefer Mookie Betts. Maybe even the 99 Chris Taylor over Trey Turner at this point. I think they're better, but Trey Turner's still a really good option. At first base, I like Willie Mays there. I think I would like Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and Lou Gehrig a little bit better, though, than Willie Mays at first base. I would try to put Willie into the outfield. I know a lot of people aren't liking Hank Aaron's swing in left field, so if you're one of those people, maybe switch Willie Mays into left field for Hank Aaron. You can use Hank at first as well if you want to, or you can go Vlad, or you can go with Lou Gehrig if you have the subs to get him. Mickey Mantle in center field, that's perfect. Best center fielder in the game in my opinion. Then Vlad Sr., great contact, great power, great arm in the outfield. If you wanted to get a lefty bat in here, because you don't have too many of those, I actually think you don't have any. You have a couple switch hitters, you have 3 switch hitters, no lefties. Maybe get Cody Bellinger, maybe get Bryce Harper over Vlad Sr. in right field if you wanted to, who are really good defensively as well. I like the offense, though. I would give it an 8.8 out of 10. So I like the offense, but the rotation is absolutely stacked. We have Verlander, Felix, Cole Hamels, Jacob deGrom, and Shohei Ohtani. All 5 of these guys are top 10 pitchers in the game right now, and I'd say they're probably 5 of the top 8 cards in the game right now. I would try to go get Jake Arrieta if you don't have him. Lance McCullers, if you don't have him. Those 2 cards are in the top 5 in my opinion, and really good. But I love the starting rotation. I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10. Then the bullpen could use some work. We got John Franco, Josh Hader, Gregory Soto, Kendall Graven, Blake Trinan, really good card. We have Alex Reyes and the 2 stud 99 overalls, Rich Gossage and Mariano Rivera. You have a good lefty-righty balance, but I think your lefties are slacking a little bit. Maybe get the new Billy Wagner, the new Andrew Miller. There's a few good lefties that you can get. That can be better than John Franco and Josh Hader in my opinion, but I like Graveman. I like Trinan. Alex Reyes is still pretty good at this point. I will give the bullpen an 8.6 out of 10. So overall, I will give your team an 8.9 out of 10. The next team here comes from Connor. Connor says, no, I don't have a life with his great team. Connor, this team is absolutely stacked. You almost match my best team in Diamond Dynasty perfectly. We got Chipper, parallel 5 at third base. We have Kike Hernandez at shortstop, Mookie Betts at second base, Lou Gehrig at first base. Then you have a cap catcher. That's not a bad play because Adley, Kyle Schwarber, they're good, but a cap might be the best catcher in the game, in my opinion. Then Hank Aaron, parallel 5 already. That's crazy. Mickey Mantle in center field, parallel 5, and then Willie Mays in right field at parallel 3. This offense is absolutely stacked. I love it all. The only thing I would change is his personal preference, but I still like Kike Kike Hernandez. I would maybe put Chipper Jones at shortstop and then put the new 99 Rafael Devers at third base. That gives you another lefty into your lineup who's really good as well. But I like the Kike Hernandez card, so I like the offense. It's a 10 out of 10. And then we have Connor's rotation and bullpen, and they're as ridiculous as the offense was. We got parallel 5 Verlander and Felix. We have Jake Arrieta parallel 4. We have Lance McCullers and John Lester. Very surprised to not see Jacob deGrom though instead of John Lester. I guess you really like this John Lester card, and he's not bad for sure. The other 4 in my top 5, 4 of my top 10 starting pitchers in the game right now. John Lester, I would say, is like a top 16 pitcher in my opinion, but obviously you really like him. But because John Lester's here and not deGrom, you don't have all 5 of my top 5 starters in the game, so I can't give it quite a 10 out of 10, but I'm still going to give the rotation a 9.8 out of 10. And then the bullpen, even more stacked than the rotation. We have Blake Trinan, Wade Davis, Brusdar Graterol, 99 Gossage, Mo, and Jansen with the 98 Miller and the 97 Chapman. The only thing I'm going to say is get one more lefty into your bullpen. Doesn't really matter who you take out. I would probably take out Wade Davis though, in my personal opinion. Get that new Billy Wagner, get Gregory Soto. That way you can get another lefty into your bullpen because you only have 2. That's the only reason why I'm not going to give it a 10 out of 10, but it's still going to be a 9.9 out of 10. So overall, your team is a 9.9 out of 10. Okay, this is the 3rd team we're going to be rating in this episode, and as you all know, I rate 5 teams every single episode, so we're halfway done with the video. So if you're enjoying it and you're finding it useful, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and make sure to follow me on Twitter if you want a chance to be featured in a future episode. Next squad comes from Tnktv, who says, you never done mine yet. Today that changes, we're doing it right now. We got 99 Chipper, parallel 5 Trey, Mookie Betts at parallel 4, Frank Thomas at first base, Adley behind the plate parallel 4, Yelich, Mickey Mantle, Vlad Sr. in right field. I can say right off the bat, you can use a lefty. I'm sorry, you have Christian Yelich. Never mind. Scratch that. You have a lefty. You have a couple switch hitters. If you want to go with another lefty, you can do that. You got Chipper, Adley, and Mickey Mantle, all switch hitters, and a lefty in Christian Yelich. We have 99 Chipper, who's really, really good. Obviously, nothing to say there. 98 Trey. Don't like his defense too much. I would probably go with Lindor. I would probably go with Honus Wagner at shortstop. As for Frank Thomas, best stats for a first baseman at the plate. I know some people don't like his swing, but if you like his swing, keep rolling with him. Some people don't like the size and the swing from Frank Thomas, but he's still a top 3 first base in the game in my opinion. I like Adley, my favorite catcher in the game. Yelich is good, but the defense isn't the best compared to like Bellinger. Bryce Harper doesn't have the best arm, does have good speed though for the outfield, so he's not a liability in the outfield like his live series card was. So I like the Yelich, pretty good. Mickey Mantle, best center fielder in the game. Vlad Sr., one of the best right fielders in the game. You're missing guys though like Willie Mays, Hank Aaron, Tyler O'Neill. If you want to put Chris Taylor, Kike Hernandez in the outfield, those cards are good. The new 99 Eddie Rosario. So I do think there's room to upgrade in the outfield and the infield, but I like the offense a lot. I will give it an 8.8 out of 10. So the offense was good, but in my opinion, I think the rotation and the bullpen are as good, if not better, than that offense was. We have parallel 5 Verlander, Felix. I would personally get rid of Pedro Martinez. Doesn't have the best per 9 stats, doesn't have the best pitch selection, doesn't really have a strikeout pitch. In my opinion, they better do Pedro better next year in the game because they cheated him this year. We have Arrieta, who I really like. We have 99 Kershaw, who's good, a top 8 pitcher in the game. I like the rotation. Like I said, the only thing I would change is Pedro maybe, but you have him parallel 4, so you obviously really like him. I would give the rotation a 9.3 out of 10. Then the bullpen, we have Blake Trinan, Alex Reyes, 97 Garrett Richards, 97 Trevor Hoffman, 97 Devin Williams, the Wade Davis, 99 Mo, and 99 Gossage. You definitely need some lefties in your bullpen. You have no lefties. You need to go get some lefties. If you had a good lefty-ready balance with these cards, maybe take away the Garrett Richards and the Wade Davis, and you replace them with guys like Andrew Miller, Billy Wagner, Gregory Soto, your bullpen could be in like the high 9s, but because you don't have any lefties, I have to knock it a little bit. I'm going to give the bullpen an 8.8 out of 10, and then overall your team would be a 9.0 out of 10. Up next, we have Reigns, and Reigns says he's unable to get Chipper Jones because he's waiting on a buy order. The buy orders stink right now. They are so long to get some of these comic cards, so I feel you on that, Reigns. When you do get them, I assume you're either going to use them at shortstop or third base. I guess it depends on who you like better, the Kike Hernandez card or Rafael Devers. Like I said earlier, I would prefer putting Chipper at short than keeping Devers at third. Then we have Trey Turner at second base, Vlad at first base. If you want to move Kike Hernandez over to second base over Trey Turner, that would work though, unless you want to keep rolling with Trey, who I really like as well. Love Vlad Jr. He's my first baseman right now because I don't have Lou Gehrig. We have Ali behind the plate, who I really like, using a lot of these postseason cards, but they're all really good. Chris Taylor in left, Mickey Mantle in center field, and then Eddie Rosario in right field. So you have a decent amount of switch hitters, decent amount of lefty-righty balance here. I like the offense. I think there's some key pieces missing. You're missing Mookie Betts. You're missing maybe Hank Aaron, Willie Mays, Tyler O'Neill for the outfield if you want to get some of those guys, Bryce Harper, Cody Bellinger. If you want to get some other guys for the middle infield that I talked about earlier, I think this offense will be better, but I still think it's pretty solid right now because these postseason cards are good. I will give the offense a 9 flat out of 10. So I like the offense, and the rotation and the bullpen look pretty solid as well. We have DeGrom, McCullers, and Webb. Love all those cards, all top 10 pitchers in the game. As for Bob Gibson and Walter Johnson, don't like those guys. Definitely think you should be changing those guys up. Go check out my top 10 starting pitchers list. There's way better free options you can get than Bob Gibson and Walter Johnson, in my opinion. So I will give the rotation an 8.5 out of 10. Then we have the bullpen is pretty solid. You're missing some of the studs, but the cards you do have here are pretty good. We have the 98 Brusdar Graterol, 97 Trevor Hoffman, Gregory Soto, Tyler Mazdek, Mariano Rivera, Devin Williams, Alex Reyes, and Josh Hader. Good lefty-righty balance. Like I said, you're just missing the stud 98, 99 overall cards like Gossage, Jansen, Chapman, Andrew Miller, Billy Wagner. If you're able to get stubs to get some of those cards, that will push your bullpen to high 9 status. But right now, I will give it an 8.6 out of 10. So overall, I will give your team an 8.7 out of 10. And the final team of the episode gonna come from Henry. And Henry, one of my boys from my Discord, so we had to hook him up with a team rating who says replace Shohei Ohtani with Cole Hamels. So once we check out the rotation, we'll be able to do that. But for the offense, we have Kike Hernandez at third base, Trey at short, Tommy Edman at second base, Lou Gehrig at first, Yadier Molina behind the plate, Hank Aaron, Mickey Mantle, and Tyler O'Neill for the outfield. Really like the outfield. Honestly, wouldn't change much. If you're liking the Hank Aaron swing, keep rolling with him. Willie Mays could be an upgrade maybe over Hank Aaron, but that's about it. Really like the Tyler O'Neill card. Good speed, good swing. Mickey Mantle, best outfielder, best card in the game. The infield though could use some work. Kike Hernandez at third base, like I said already. Maybe use him at shortstop or second base. Once you get Mookie, once you get Chipper Jones, those are the other upgrades you can make into the infield. Maybe get Rafael Devers as well, a good free option. You can get him very easily in the Championship Series program. That card's really good. Maybe move him to third base, Kike Hernandez over to shortstop or second base. Either take out Trey or take out Tommy Edman, whichever one you don't like. As for Lou Gehrig, best first baseman in the game, in my opinion. Then Yadier Molina, my boys in the Discord love Yadier Molina as their starting catcher. Keep rolling with him if you like him. I think he's barely a top 10 catcher in the game. Way better catcher options. Infield doesn't look the best. Outfield's really good. So overall, I will give this offense an 8.7 out of 10. So the offense was good. Now we have the rotation and the bullpen. Rotation looks really good. Picked up 99 Verlander, parallel 5 DeGrom, Shohei Ohtani, Felix, and Lance McCullers. We have 4 of my top 5 pitchers in the game. Ohtani probably a top 8, top 9 pitcher in the game. So this rotation, really, really good. Gonna give it a 9.8 out of 10. And then the bullpen, we have Alex Reyes, 95 Gossage, Blake Trinan, Trevor Hoffman, Gregory Soto, Josh Hader, Garrett Richards, and 99 Mariano Rivera. Lefty-righty balance. You can use one more lefty in this bullpen. I would like to have 3. That's my personal preference. And then you're missing the studs, like I said with the last team, Billy Wagner, Andrew Miller, Aroldis Chapman, Kenley Jansen, Rich Gossage. Want to pick up those cards when you can, but the bullpen will get the job done. Still have some good cards in here. I will give the bullpen an 8.8 out of 10. So overall, I will give your team a 9.2 out of 10. Okay, everyone, that's gonna do it for the video today. Another episode of me rating your Diamond Dynasty teams in the books. Episode 11, 5 more teams done. If you want a chance to be featured in a future episode, make sure you are following me on Twitter. Like I said earlier, I will try to get Instagram involved for the next episode as well. But if you enjoyed the video and you found it useful, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you were new. I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure to follow me on my other social links, which are on the screen for you all right now, including my Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, stuff like that. But that's going to do it for me today, everyone. I will see you all in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out.